Hi, this is Dan Riley, and today we'll be talking about projects within Business by Design, and specifically projects as they integrate with sales orders. So we're logged in here in our Business by Design instance as Peter Sellers, who is a project manager. So Peter is first going to go out here and he's going to create a new project. Go to Projects and New Project. Okay, the project type here, there's multiple different types of projects. There's four. In essence, there's four. There's direct projects where cost is accumulated in the project itself. And these are not customer projects, but a project for something where you're going to just accumulate all the costs within the project, and the project cost is going to stay within the project. There's overhead projects where the cost is accumulated in the projects, but then it is allocated back out to other departments. There's customer projects where projects costs again are accumulated in the projects, but then they're charged out to customers. And then there's multiple customer projects where there's multiple customers being charged for one project. What we're going to do here is we're going to do a customer project with sales integration. And we have the ability to copy an existing project, pull information from Microsoft project, or go to a template. And what we're going to do here is we're going to go to a template and pull our project information from there. And as you've seen before in Business by Design, you have this approach here where it takes you through all the individual steps so nothing is missing. So we'll go here. We could search for our template, but there's only one out there, so I'm going to select this one here, which is the analyzer. I'm going to say we are allowed to have attachments with it, and say next to that. Give it a project ID, and we're going to call it Project 1212X. Analyzer implementation, and what we're going to do is assign this one to myself here, Peter Sellers. Assign it to Peter Sellers. We're going to give a little description. Analyzer implementation for William and Sons. That's the company we're going to do this for. Our customer that we're going to do this for is William and Sons. The other piece of information we need here is the sales unit. We're going to tell it that the sales unit selling this is sales in Canton East. And then that's all we really need to do here. So we're going to go on. Next, we have the ability to assign our team members to the project here. We'll be doing that later though, so we'll go forward here. And then click Finish because we're done with this. So we create a new project. Project is Project 1212X. And we're done with that now. So let's close out of that. And we'll refresh the screen here. This shows all of our active projects. And our 1212X should be here. It's probably in the bottom. There it is, Project 1212X, which is in planning at the moment. Okay, so click on that. We'll say Edit, Project Plan. And this will show the project that we've now created based upon our template. So here's the project here. We're going to expand this, which will explode out all of our different steps and phases. So we have steps, phases, and we also have milestones here within the project. These things are linked together. We can link tasks together within the project, and we can move some tasks around graphically, such as this one here. We can pull this one out, and other things will move out along with it. So now there's a variety of different pieces of information available to us here. Let's go to this preparation step, which is the part we're going to focus on a little bit here. And we can see the different pieces of information for this step here. There's a description, there's risk, it's currently in planning. And let's go to work here. Now what this is saying here, we have a senior consultant. What's saying is the preparation task from the template says that there's a senior consultant that's going to do it. It's going to take them 16 hours. Okay. Then we go over to materials, and on materials, there's nothing there. What we know we need is we need a monitor. We need a computer monitor for this task. So we're going to add a row, and we're going to say that we need a monitor here. 17-inch monitor for this task. We need one of those. So we can assign materials to the individual task. So we've added that monitor, and now we have expenses. And now we know that our guy is going to have to go out to the customer site. So we're going to add expenses here for travel. So we'll say travel expense general, and this is going to be, say, for lodging. And we're expecting that he's going to spend $500. Okay, so we say that. And then also for this step, this preparation step, we're going to bill our client, and we're going to bill them $5,000. So this is a domestic sale, preparation fee, and that's going to be $5,000. We're going to charge them for that. We're going to say OK to that. Okay, so that's what we can do by individual task, and each individual task can have all of these things associated specifically with it. Now let's go back up here and take a look at our team and our staffing here. So right now, just Peter Sellers is on here. What we're going to do is we're going to add some additional members to our team. We're going to add Tanya Gartner. I'm going to add John Thompson, and we're going to add one more guy, David Owen. Okay, now you can see here that these people are from different organizations, so we can, within the system, we can assign our own people, or we can assign subcontractors from other organizations, such as David Owen from Excellent Consulting. Now we're going to tell it how many hours we need these people for. Peter's 40 hours. Tanya, we're going to use her for 200 total, about 100 hours on this guy, and 100 hours on this guy. Okay, so we can use those people for those amount of times. Okay, so now we're going to assign these people to their individual tasks. So we say staff by structure. Okay, and this is going to show us the individual tasks we have out here. We'll expand this. And you can see here these people are not named. So here's where we assign the people, senior consultant, but they're not yet assigned. Okay, so let's assign our senior consultant. Senior consultant is going to be Tanya. We'll assign her there. And that's senior, so we'll assign her here. And then this guy, the junior, our junior is John. We'll assign him. And this is our senior, Tanya. We'll assign her there. And then another junior, John. And finally, the training, which is going to be done by David. Okay, so we've gone to them. Now, let's go back to our team here. And we see here that John, I had originally thought I'd use him for 100 hours, but it's actually going to be 120 here. So I'm going to have to change this to 120. So change that. I'm going to need him for 120. And I should take a look at John's availability. So let's take a look at John's availability. And what this will show is that John's availability, and it would show it in different buckets. Now, he's assigned a variety of different tasks because this is a system a lot of people are using, so we won't worry about that. But you can see by these buckets here, we're looking currently at a period of 30 days. That's 10/10 to 11/08. So we can say, we can change that to just show 14 days, and then it'll show 10/10 to 10/23. And then we can move that out, so in the next 14-day period, next 14-day period. Okay, so we can look at 30 days. Let's show us that one out there, and we can scroll through that down here. So we can scroll through those like that. So you can see it in a lot of different ways, and you can see what his availability is, and if there's any conflicts with his availability. Okay. Okay, now so let's take a look at our overview of the project. And we're going to look at the project plan values report. This is going to show us a report here that, let's close this top part here. And this is going to show us a report here of all the tasks and everything we have in here and any costs and so forth that we have associated with it. So let's see. Let's take a look at resources here. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of a couple things here. Expenses, let's get rid of that. Okay, so now you can see here that we have, so what this is showing us here is all the different individual steps and an estimated cost. So this is our total planned cost here that we've got for the project. So now we can download this to Excel. So we'll create it in an Excel spreadsheet, and we'll save that, save as, downloads, and we'll say project XXX. Save that there, and we'll open it here. And you can see that all of our costs and are identified in here. So all the task and the associated costs are identified on this report here. So let's exit out of there. And we'll close this. Okay, we'll go new, notifications. Now we've created our project. We know what our estimated costs are. And we're going to now send a notification to the salesperson, which is Victoria. So Victoria ran as a salesperson, and we're going to send her the estimated project cost for William Analyzer project, November 2012. Okay, so we're going to send that to her, and we're going to, along with it, we're going to put an attachment, and our attachment is going to be added from a file, and it's going to be our Excel spreadsheet, project XXX. Open that, and send that. So send that, and save and close. That's going to send a notification to her, and she's going to then be able to take the spreadsheet, pull it up, and be able to base her quote upon that right there. Okay, so let's log off of here, and we'll log back on as Victoria, who's Sales 02S. So Sales 02S is Victoria. She's going to come in here, and she's going to look at her notifications, open notifications, and estimated project for William Analyzer. Here it is right here. So she's going to take a look at that. Here's the spreadsheet on the bottom. She can open up that, and then she can see what she wants to do. Okay, so she opens up the spreadsheet, sees what she wants to do, and then says, okay, I've taken a look at it. She acknowledges it to show that it's complete, and then she moves on to creating a sales order. So she's going to go to Sales Orders, New Sales Order. Our customer is William and Sons. And this is the Analyzer Project 1212X. Okay, Analyzer Project. We're going to go to View All here, and then we'll take a look at our items. And she's going to add items here for the things that she wants to invoice the customer for. So she's going to add senior consultant, and it's going to be 16 hours of that. At $300 an hour. She's going to add a monitor, 17-inch monitor. One of those at say $350. And let's say she's now going to do a travel. travel lodging. And she's going to do travel for $500. And now let's go back. We're going to assign this to a project task here. So a project is, let's go to this project here, find this project. Here's the project, 1212. We're looking for the particular preparation task. Our preparation task is here, so we're assigning that task there. And we'll do the same thing here on the monitor. So project 1212. 1212X preparation. Okay, and the same here. 1212X. X. Now let's see here. $12.12X preparation task. There it is, $12.12X preparation task. Just like that. Okay, so these individual sales order lines are now associated with a specific task on the project plan. Okay, so we're integrating these things together here. Now we're going to save that. And we're going to release it. Okay. Okay, so we've released that project now. And we're going to now go back and leave here. She's gone ahead and she's, I said release project, I mean she's released the sales order. And we're going to come back in as our project manager, Peter Sellers. Projects 01S. All right. So we've estimated the project cost, sent that to our salesperson, who's then taken that information and created a sales order. And the first things she's put on her sales order is the things we've itemized so far, preparation task. So that's what she's put on her sales order. So now, assuming that she talks to the customer and they approve everything, now Peter Sellers is coming back to his project. He's coming back to his project here. He's going to pull up his project. It's probably the last one. There it is. He's going to say edit the project plan. He wants to look at the project plan. Okay, so now project status is in planning. He's going to change that to start and release. So now people can record time against it and other things. And now he's going to expand it. And just show you how you can change some things here. He's going to say, well, our right blueprint, that's not going to be 8 days anymore. That's now going to be 10 days. He's going to change that. That pushes that out here. And now what he's going to do is going to say, oh, he can make all these changes he wants. Then you can tell the system, okay, schedule that out. And the system will then go schedule everything else out. Okay, so now what he needs to do is he needs to get his resources. So he has identified that he wanted certain resources and a monitor and so forth, but he hasn't actually taken any steps to purchase these things. So he's going to go to products and purchasing. He sees here the list of things that he needs. He needs training and a junior consultant. And these are the things that he's so far identified. Okay, so these are the things that he needs to purchase, the monitor, training, and so forth that he needs to buy. And so he has to put a purchase rec in for these things. So let's select our junior consultant here. And let's create a purchase rec. For release project task. Okay, so this is identifying our junior consultant, which we have actually 2 tasks that need that junior consultant on there. Okay, so we're identifying that. And the particular guy we want, oh, wrong one. The particular person we want is David Owen. So we're going to identify David Owen from Excellent Consulting. Okay, so that we're going to get our resource from Excellent Consulting. That's the particular guy that we want to have. Okay, we've identified that, and now we're just going to say finish and save. Okay, so let's go over and take a look at our purchase requisition here. Here's a purchase requisition here for our junior consultant. Okay, and we're purchasing our junior consultant from Excellent Consulting. Okay, so that takes care of purchasing that. We're going to save that and close it. Now, Peter also wants to purchase some other things for his project. So he's going to go shopping for his project. Right here, he's going to go shopping. And what he's going to do is he's going to identify here the project that he's interested in here. So he's going to go to the project, which is 1212. Oops. This is the analyzer project, and again, it's the preparation stage. So we're going to select that, preparation for the analyzer project. And our customer is William and Sons. And we'll click next. And now these are our shopping carts here. We can look at Schweitzer External Catalog and Omeka Office Supplies. We're looking for a laptop. And we'll find what's in there for a laptop. Okay, here's a laptop that we can get from Omeka. So I'm going to add that to the cart. And then we're going to do a webcam. We need a laptop and a webcam. Okay, here's one here that's a webcam for notebooks. We'll add that to the cart. And then we're done. That's the two things we're going to put in the cart. Say next. And now, so say we want to have the laptop delivered here. We go to deliver to, and it says the name is Williams and Sons because we told it the customer, but we're actually going to have it shipped here instead to our location. So he can get it here at the Omeka Heating Cleveland, which is his location. So that'll ship that here, and then the webcam will be shipped to the customer site. So he can put that on there where he wants it shipped to, and now it's all done. It says finish. Okay, so we've got a purchase rec here and a shopping cart, and now what we need to do is to turn this into a PO. So we're going to close out of that. We're going to enter in now as our financial person, Edward Black. Edward Black's going to log in. He's financial 01. Okay, he's coming in here. He's going to look for purchase recs and orders and purchase requisitions. He's going to look for unassigned purchase recs. Okay, this is going to show him all the purchase recs out there that are unassigned. So here's one for project task 1212X. That's our project, that one and that one. These top two, so we'll highlight those two. And we'll click New Purchase Order. Supplier is going to be Excellent. Excellent Consulting. Okay. So purchase order, there are Excellent Consulting. And we have our price here. We're going to pay him $70 an hour. $70 an hour. Oops. That, okay. And we're going to save that. And it's going to assign us PO number 415. And we're going to go ahead and order it. And we'll complete the purchase order, and it has been sent via email to the supplier. Okay. Okay, so now that that takes care of the PO going out, and we're going to get out of